A never-Trumper billionaire who swore to never support Donald Trump admits that he finally changed his mind regarding Donald Trump. Y'all gotta check this out.
This man is a billionaire and he is not a Trump supporter. But listen to what he had to say after finally meeting with Donald Trump. This is just beautiful.
I'll give you two observations. The first is that I think that there is a huge gap between how the media tries to portray Donald Trump and what he's like when you meet him in person. And that gap is really wide. And so I would say specifically to Democrats and independents, you really do need to sit in the room and feel what it's like. David is right. He is charismatic. He's intellectually sharp and he's funny. And when you put that together, he can engage an audience for a long time and be totally extemporaneous. The other thing I would say that he is very polite and he's kind in a way that was disarming and was not what I expected. And so I felt that I had misjudged him many years in the past.
Wow.
And so I was very glad that I had an opportunity to sit beside him and to actually interact with him one-on-one. It was really, really engaging. And so that's more about the style. And then about the substance.
You see about Donald Trump is even before I started liking the guy, I was ashamed to like him because the media told me this man was evil. Basically, any adjective that's negative, that is you if you support Donald Trump. That's what the media wants you to believe. But if you actually just listen to what he says and you don't listen to the spin that the media puts on it, you're like, he's talking a lot of sense. I don't know why anyone is disagreeing with this.
Say what Trump said to you when he met Natalie.
So it's us talking and he says, you guys are a really beautiful couple.
Uh-oh.
And I said, well, thank you. And then he turns to me and he goes, well, you must be really rich. He says this thing. And I started laughing out loud. Nat thought he was hilarious. So
because of the disparity in the looks between you and Nat is what you're sort of implying.
You guys sat next to him at dinner.
Yeah.
And was that like an hour just private conversation between the three of you?
This is the other thing that he does. He actually sits there and he says, folks, I'm happy to continue to talk about whatever you want me to. You feel free to ask me questions or feel free to just go around the room and just tell me what you think. And what would happen is people would say different things and then he would start asking questions of other people. And the thing becomes almost like this roundtable discussion of topics from, we talked about Iran, we talked about foreign policy, we talked about
deficit and debt.
Like the Clintons.
Crypto regulation, everything.
What did he say about deficit?
Well.
What did he say about deficit and debt?
Well, he's very much he's very much on your side of we have to really figure out how to get spending in order and get the deficit under control.
Well, congrats on it. Sounds like a success.
God bless this man for his honesty. Yo, this is what happens when you stop listening to the fake news media. You can make your own conclusion. You let me know what you think about this in the comment section. God bless you.
Trump is one of those people where 99% of the people who interact with him personally have a positive experience. It's only that 1% that speak out to the media and say all these nasty things that he's ever done. At the end of the day, Donald Trump wrote the art of the deal. He knows how to get things done, and I think he's the perfect man to put back into the office, into the White House. He could stop all these wars going on overseas, Ukraine, Russia, Iran, Israel. He would stop all of that within 24 hours, and he would just make the world a much safer place. Right now, we are dying a slow death. Inflation is decimating every American right now, and we just have less money now in our pockets than we did 4 years ago. And that is all thanks to Joe Biden and his horrible policies. We need this man back in office. We need people to actually start thinking for themselves and not just listening to whatever the media says, because the media does not have your best interest in mind. That's why it's free, because it's programming you on a daily basis. What were your initial thoughts when Donald Trump first entered the political sphere? Did you like him, or were you kind of programmed to hate him at first? Because I know I was. But yeah, if you enjoyed this, make sure to smash a like, comment, subscribe, and wish you guys nothing but the best. Till next time.